beautiful people, and welcome to New Phase Entertainment. Tega, the BnNaija evicted season 6 housemate, has finally break silence on the situation between herself and her husband. If you're watching us for the first time, we urge you to kindly click the red subscribe button below and as well as the notification bell beside it. The Big Brother Naija evicted season 6 housemate Tega has finally opened up on the latest between herself and her husband. And according to her and her husband have now settled the differences. And also she made an apology on her on an interview that was granted to both herself and Boma on air by the Beat FM. Tega stated in response to accusations that her spouse is chattered and hasn't spoken to her since her eviction from the show. Tega and another expelled housemate Boma, in which was said that to have kissed and made out in the Big Brother house, causing outrage on social media. And quickly guys, let's take a brief watch at the whole interview that was granted to Tega and also Boma to listen to what they had to say regarding the outrage that has surfaced online and that has almost caused a break in Tega's marital relationship as well.
So, let me just start by asking, how's the state of your marriage, though? How's that going?
Okay, I'm going to start by addressing.
Can you just
addressing that issue?
Yes.
That statement, right?
The mic, please.
So
thank you. Yeah, that's fantastic.
Yes. So we were having this conversation about so you're very open and very open in the house. So what if you step out and then your husband isn't comfortable about state of things? And I'm like, first off, before I got into the house, we had a conversation. And if at the end of the day I go in or I go back home and stories have changed, definitely what I was trying to say was that of course we're going to work things out, but if he doesn't want to, at the end of the day I can't beat myself up. I need to leave. I have a kid. I need to leave for my kid. So I'm not going to suck into the moment and then maybe get depressed and it might lead to something else. So I'm just going to pick up the little things I've done for myself and move on.
Okay, so
that's what I meant.
So to Boma, can you play the other one for me, please? That's number 2 there.
What you gonna say? You see, you even saying it, man. You sound like you beat you. I say you sounded like you were happy when that happened.
Okay, so basically, Boma, that was you, and I think you were tapping her behind and everything, and she was like, "Oh, she's going to tell her husband and everything." So, did you at any time did you know she was married though?
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool. So, do you feel comfortable tapping the married woman's, behind?
When I was on the show, man, everything was just different. Like as soon as I walked into that door, it was a whole different kind of. It was real life, but it wasn't real life because it was a different world. As soon as you opened that door and you came into the house, it was a whole
different ballgame.
Yeah. So so it just feels weird because a whole lot of people were like, okay, you should have you could have been friends, but you should have respected boundaries and all of that. Do you think so?
Yeah, everyone just silly guy in the house.
Okay.
Man. Like I made jokes all the time. Every time, 99% of the time, you saw me laughing. If I wasn't laughing, I was like scolding. So, like one thing is like you couldn't press my buttons, man. Because even though I was like one of the most friendliest people in the house, but I didn't take myself serious. Because for me, I knew if I took myself too seriously, I would just have a really bad time. So I just came in and everything I did was just off
and vibes.
Just vibes.
Okay.
I say to Boma right. I say sorry to Boma to Tega right now. So that's happened. And also, do you feel in any way that Boma just tapping you and you guys kissing and flirting and everything that went on? Do you feel like that was like just going overboard, especially owing largely to the fact that you're married?
Okay. I don't know. I think I should. Should I go over this explanation again or? Like I said, I kept on saying, I've been saying it, right? We were on the show, and we had some talks, and of course we were enjoying the buzz from the housemates. So we kept on doing.
Okay.
Right, we went on at it, and coming out of the show, we realized that we pushed the button too far.
Okay.
And he exploded. Of course, definitely. I'm going to own up to my shit.
Oh,
can't curse.
You can't curse. I'll send you that fine.
Okay, I'm going to own up to everything, right? And then tender a sincere apology to Nigerians and
maybe to your
every
husband,
other person. Of course, my husband.
I saw an interview that he did the other day, and who I think it was yesterday, and he's like, "You guys haven't spoken since you got out."
Are you gonna believe that?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking. I don't like to believe stuff. So
well, we have spoken and we're good.
Okay,
you guys are good.
Yes,
okay,
we're good.
okay,
we've
great.
Spoken and we're good.
Okay.
On stage, you had mentioned something about the whole thing when you were with Ebuka. You mentioned something about the whole thing being acting. And again, coming off the interview with your husband yesterday, I think he made a point about saying something that you said you were going to go in and, do what it takes to, be entertaining on the show, which is something even Peace. I think one of your diary sessions you spoke about saying, yes, Tega strikes you as somebody that is willing to, do anything to be good on the show. So you're saying, okay, your husband was going to be cool with it and you and Boma were acting, but your husband came on that interview and said he wasn't party to giving you, say, a hall pass to go and, do whatever it is you and Boma did. So what exactly was it? Was it a pre-discussed thing with your husband that, okay, you were going to go in and maybe pick somebody and act out whatever the viewers wanted to see with, or did that just happen along the line?
Okay, first off, we had a conversation.
You and your husband?
Yes, we had a conversation, and we spoke about it.
Yeah.
I'm very spontaneous.
Right.
And sometimes I just go with the flow, regardless, right? So we had that conversation, and he was like, just don't be in your shell. Okay. And whatever happened with myself and Boma, of course, was pre-discussed.
Okay.
Oh.
Yes.
It's very interesting. We never quite saw any of those discussions.
Yes, definitely. So we had these discussions, right? It was more like it started like a joke.
Right.
And then we started enjoying the buzz from, and we're like, okay, I think this is cool. Let's just go on. Are you good with it? Let's just go on, right? And if he said that we didn't have,
don't know what might happen. So I think the best thing that I'll have to do is for us to, though I believe she knows that what she did was totally bad. But I think she needs us right now more than ever. I won't throw her away. She's my wife. Yes, she has disappointed me, but I think this particular thing comes with marriage. There's no perfect marriage. I've never had issues with my marriage before for the past 4 years. We've never had issues. So if this should be our first issue, and then I don't think I should just abandon her. I think this is the time she needs me. What we just need basically is for Nigerians to just pray for us. We need your prayer. Well, if she comes back and said, okay, babe, I'm really sorry. What I did was bad. I went out of my will. Well, no problem. I'll give her a second chance. But if she comes and still wants to say what she did was okay, then I'll just let her go and I'll move.
Yeah. Anyways, so what I'm going to say is, take heart, and hopefully both of you get things resolved when she comes out, when you guys speak on the phone. Then maybe later on we might get Tega up on this show too, or we'll get you back on, or we get you back on when everything is now going on smoothly and beautiful. But we would like updated maybe like a week or two. Is that okay with you?
No problem.
Thank you so much. God bless you. God bless you, my brother. You too much. Ladies and gentlemen, God bless you guys for listening to us. I don't just want to take much of you guys' time. In case you guys are not following me, follow me on my page, Mufasa Tunde Ednot. Then follow AJ too on his page. God bless you guys. God bless you. God bless you. And thank you so much for buying the badges. God bless you. I love you guys, man. Not too much. God bless you guys.